Hey guys, it's Jess from All Done Dancing. I know I have been on hiatus again, and I made a little post, just a quick check-in on Tumblr, but still don't know how to edit videos, so maybe I'll work on that soon. I'm not gonna hold my breath, and you guys shouldn't either. I'm just hoping that I can maybe piece those videos back together. Anyway, I am packing all these boxes behind me. Whatever I'm packing, I can start painting and moving some of the storagey type items into my new place this weekend. So I'm trying to get really organized, and in the process I came across my old prosthesis, which is so bittersweet. I kind of totally forgot about them. I mean, obviously I remember them and whatnot, but about a month or two ago I had asked my prosthetist what I can do with the older pair. I mean, I'm not going to ever wear them again. Now my body has conformed, adjusted to what I have now, and they're obviously way more comfortable. So I'm going to try and show you guys kind of one last time what my old prosthesis looked like. And I don't remember if I even did a video about these at all, because, I mean, I've only done videos since like October. So, without further ado, I guess I'll just start with the left, and I'm left-handed, so I always think it's right. I think it's opposite. Yeah, so these are heavy and ugly. I mean, they're not ugly, but they're not as pretty. They're not, yeah, like this is where the knee is, and there's this weird bulge, and there was this weird thing in the back. I just didn't like how they looked. So I'd always wear jeans. I wouldn't wear shorts ever, and these I had on my body for 10 years, 10 solid years. As you can see, there is a lot of Velcro. This is the suspension belt, which, can I tell you that when you are a sweaty Betty like myself, this belt like disintegrates. Like, it is super gross and whatnot. Like, yeah, it does not smell good. It smells like, I'm guessing, a locker room? I don't know why I'm saying I'm guessing, like I was in sports. That's what a locker room smells like. Okay, so this one, I mean, it appears to have a lot of padding. Let me see, I can get these out of here, which is so weird. I haven't like touched them or anything in a long time, and my prosthetist said I could kind of donate them and take apart the parts that we can use. Like, the feet on these are exactly the same as the ones on my new prosthesis, and I have been known to break feet before. The rubber shell gets really worn down, obviously, because I'm doing many steps a day for many, many years, and I've also broken the, I don't know if it's like stainless steel, but I have broken those in half multiple times. I'm just very active. So let's see here. Ugh. This is really gross. So this little piece is actually just kind of holding everything together because it's literally tore up. Yeah, I don't even know how to show you guys this. So in there, like, just holes and everything. So pretty much weekly I'm remembering this. I would replace where these brown / tan pieces are. Those would be replaced because they are foam, and I was just trying to keep it together until my legs that I'm wearing right now were finished. And with these, I would wear wool socks, and before going to prosthetic labs here in Madison, I only wore one sock, and I didn't realize I could apply more than one, so I was wearing, I'm not sure the ply, but it was a thicker wool sock, and then with my new prosthetist, she told me, you know, you can wear many layers, and I would wear a like one-ply cotton sock and then the wool sock, and that would kind of absorb some sweat and whatnot. I had a lot of breakdowns in these, mainly because the padding was just not very good, and I'm a very active person. It is nice that this can come all the way out, so I mean, the idea was there, but this was made when I was 18, and I did not wear them until I was 20 or 21. So these sat in my closet and have been in my closet for a very long long periods of time. Also, I'm not sure what's happening with my hair today. I didn't do anything to it. Not important. So, I mean, it's very bittersweet, and I'm not trying to get emotional about something kind of silly. I mean, it's not silly. This is how I get around. This is how I'm mobile. This is how I work. This is how I get to school. I mean, from the time I was 20 to the time I was 28, I mean, I started college, finished college. I had a bunch of reconstructive surgery, and so when you're having surgery on other parts of your body, you want your legs to support you and, like, get you to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and sometimes you just didn't want, I don't know why I'm saying you guys, I just didn't want to put these on. Like, they hurt. So, yeah. So that was this side, and also it wasn't ever very secure because of, okay, I don't know why I'm trying to put that back in, just probably because I'm going to throw them in my trunk later. It was never very secure because this Velcro was, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. I always hiccup when I'm doing these videos. Okay, last one, I think. So these never really kept me supported, and I was always falling. Like, this was a very loose knee hinge. I don't know if it's because it was old. I don't think I ever replaced it. I don't remember replacing it. I remember replacing feet. I think even the cosmesis part were never replaced. We kind of just added stuff on once I came to the new prosthesis place. Okay, hair. It's just very, like, staticky and bothering me. Yeah. So there's this holding it up. This was wrapped around my waist, and it wasn't even my waist. It was like a few inches below my jeans, so it would be hidden. That was just a conscious decision I made when I was like 8. I remember seeing people's, like, underwear above their pant line in, like, elementary school and being like, oh, people can see my strap. I don't want them to see that. So, as part of my blending in, I probably did a lot of, like, not necessarily skin damage, but how my muscles were. Like, still there's, like, an indent just, like, an inch below my pant line because of this belt. And this is how my legs stayed on my body, because these are not suction. These are just, you put these on and you hope they stay on, and that's why the belt was very important. Like, I couldn't take more than one step without the belt being on. And these Velcro straps here, like, I mean, I've always weighed, I'm not gonna say I've always weighed the same amount, but I've always weighed a considerable amount, probably like 100 to 130 pounds with these legs. Not including the legs, I guess. So Velcro is strong, but only for so long. Like, it was perfect when it was brand new, but as soon as it started failing, this would come undone, and I'd lose my balance, and then I would, okay, now it's like locked in place. And then I'd fall to the ground, and this could really, really bend. Like, I don't have this kind of mobility. Like, my leg does bend at a 90-degree angle, but I think this is a little bit more, and that's because I mean, I do have a protrusion, but we have hidden it in the new socket, so it is not visible, and it does stop me from bending so severely. I don't fall nearly as much. Like, I was falling numerous times a day with these towards the end, and I was just sick of it. But yeah, so I would wear 3 nylons. Also, I should keep these nylons because there are no holes in them. Oh my god, why did I not think of that until just now? Yeah, so the foam on here, which I hate touching foam, it gives me goosebumps. I'm trying not to break out. It makes me gag. So it's just this kind of foam on this side. The cosmesis covers on both legs are different, so that's always bothered me. I like things to be symmetrical. I like, obviously that's not possible since my legs were amputated differently. This one is for an above knee, the other one is a below knee or at knee. Also, I've like cat hair in my eye, so that's fun. So I think that's kind of all I have to say about this one. I guess I can show you the foot since I'm going to keep these stockings. Okay. I have to touch that. Yeah. So this is a brand new foot because there are not any lines. This is how you can do some adjustments, which I never do, and my feet do have toenails. They have a separation, but I'm always wearing stockings. Fix it. So I never really used that. I know in pairs that I had for like middle school, I had friends like give me pedicures before I became super self-conscious and kind of went into my shell, but now we're breaking out of that shell. So yeah, this is the left leg. The right leg, which does the bulk of the work. I'm just gonna try to set that in my hallway here. It's just amazing to see. I mean, now that I've had these new prostheses for so long, just amazing to see what I was working with, and I never kind of got what my prosthetist was saying, but yeah, so the same thing here. I was always reapplying this tan. I think we actually put leather in here because it was just literally awful. It was completely worn down because I'd worn them for 8 years, and I actually had my like growing spurt when I was like 22 or 23. Like my residual limbs grew. The left one grew about 1.5 inches and the right one grew about 2.5 inches. So, I mean, after a growth spurt like that, you really need new prosthesis, but I didn't really think of it. I didn't want to go back to my prosthetists because they weren't listening to me to begin with, and I didn't think there was any other place, which I have talked about many times. So it's really nice to be informed. So if you are an amputee, make sure to do research. Like if you're not happy with somebody, literally there are 20 other people to replace them, I'm sure, in your town alone. And I just never knew that. No one ever told me, hey, you have options. You don't have to deal with creepy people, because the people I've had are creepy. Anyway, so the upper corset on this, my old pair, is made out of like hard plastic. I have cracked this multiple times. Not sure if it was this pair per se. Also, this inside piece, super thin, cracks all the time. So we made my upper corset for the new pair. It is a leather piece, and so far, I mean, after 2 years, there's like hardly any wear. Hi, cat. Can you not? Can you get out of here? I know you think I'm talking to you. Okay. Again, Velcro. I would just keep these in place and just slide my leg right in, because the only way they stayed on was hooking up the suspension belt to this. Yeah, this one had like white foam. Ow! That used to happen all the time. Lots of blood blisters on my fingers because this comes back and it's just a hinge, so it would just break my finger. Yeah, so they're really grubby. I mean, they got me through some times. Like, yes, they did. And I don't even know what the other pair looked like. I think we donated them to a hospital, the ones that were before this pair. Because again, yeah, I'm donating these kind of to myself and kind of just to get them out of my house and to have whatever, like, these hinges I'll be able to use on this pair of legs. Since I don't have insurance, this is kind of a nice fail-safe for me. Like, if I break a foot, let me see if this foot was whatever. And I did, so towards the end of having these legs, probably right around when I did have the growth spurt, I wanted to be taller because I was like 5 foot something, 5'1" maybe. And my arms measure at like 6 feet. So I just wanted to be proportionate. And I mean, I'm still not totally proportionate, but whatever. Oh, maybe this isn't a new one too. I don't know. I know I have an old foot in my closet, which is weird. Kind of serial killer of me to say. Yeah, so same foot, has veins, it's weird. Just very thin legs. And it just kind of looked like, I don't know, just not proportionate to my body, to my thighs that are carrying me around. Like, these probably each weigh like 7 pounds, where the new ones weigh a little bit more, but they're more durable and they're suction-y type. I don't have to have the belt, which is amazing. Yeah, so it's definitely interesting to see the differences and the similarities. So hopefully this gives you guys a better understanding of what I was dealing with before filming all these videos with my new legs. I am obviously still having issues, but as with anything, I mean, nothing's going to be perfect when you're an amputee. You just kind of have to roll with it. I mean, right now, I don't even know where I was going with this. Yeah, so, I mean, not everything's going to be perfect, but my legs look similar. They bend at the same kind of knee place, which is important to me, because meniscus are pretty similar. I mean, I'm still wearing stockings, and I'm not able, I mean, one of my legs does have like the skin type cover to it, but that is underneath a bunch of stuff. Like, it's cool that it's there, but I don't really use it for its real purpose. So I will be getting rid of these tomorrow around 3:30. I'm dropping them off, saying goodbye to them. Oh, the other thing I was going is because one of my liners I just got in March. It was like the day I was leaving for Texas. It's already starting to wear down, so I'm hoping the warranty covers that, since I am paying out of pocket for that every month. Not for the warranty, but for the liner itself. Yeah, so I'm dropping that off and these prostheses off, and then it's one less thing that I have to move to the new place on the 29th, which is when I fully move in and I am done with my little studio. I have to get back to packing some boxes. I'm really OCD, and I made an Excel spreadsheet and numbered all of my boxes I've already gotten done. So I'm going to go back to doing that also. As an amputee, you will always have grease and random stuff on you all the time. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I will have more video content for you soon, especially that I am on break right now. So thanks for watching, and bye!